So how to meditate every day? Let's try to answer this question. First, start small and choose a realistic amount of time. Meditate for short periods of time in which you experience no resistance. For instance, you might start with just 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It should be easily attainable and create absolutely no pushback from your mind. Once your initial time commitment becomes habitual, you can then begin to lengthen your meditation practice. Do it in the morning. Not an exact time of day, but a general time, like the morning when you wake up or during your lunch hour. The trigger should be something you already do regularly, like drinking your first cup of coffee, brushing your teeth, having lunch, or arriving home from work. Do it anywhere and everywhere, or in your meditation space. Sometimes early morning is best, before others in your house might be awake and making lots of noise. Others might find a spot in the park or on the beach or some other soothing setting. It really doesn't matter where, as long as you can sit without being bothered for a few minutes. Keep the streak going. Repeat the habit loop over and over and over. You need some level of discipline to endure this repetition before it becomes a habit. But if you manage to, it becomes automatic. Don't find excuses not to meditate. So here, we're going to list some forms of resistance that new meditators often confront. First one, not enough time. Nobody has enough time anymore. We are all busy, full of responsibilities, and have filled schedules. And that's okay. The reality is, however, that there are ways to make time to meditate. Number two, not enough variety. If your practice becomes stale or boring because you've heard the same guided meditation dozens of times, it can be unexciting and keep you from making time to meditate. On our website, theartofrealhappiness.com, on our profile on Insight Timer, and on Spotify and Apple Podcast, we have tons of meditations available for you. So try to find another practice that suits you. Number three, not enough privacy. Even if we are able to make time, it's hard sometimes to find a private spot where we can have a productive practice. Number five, not enough discipline. In some ways, this is a catch-22. Meditation can help you build discipline, but it's hard to meditate when you don't have much of it. Part of discipline is motivation. When you're really motivated, you'll find the discipline. Number six, boredom and irritability. Most newcomers experience boredom and irritability. Even when they make time to sit and practice, they'll sometimes get up in the middle of their practice and give up. This is common, but there are ways to use boredom and irritability in your practice. Number seven, not enough progress. One of the things that can crush one's motivation to meditate is when there's no real progress made. If you don't think you're getting anywhere with meditation, there's very little incentive for you to stick with it. You need to find your motivation, and you will get your discipline, and then you'll progress. All right. And the final benefit about meditation and how to meditate every day, just enjoy the journey. Embrace the process. Meditation is not something that you do for a year or 2 years or 5 years and then you're cured. It's a thing you continue to practice and improve throughout your whole life. So rather than thinking ahead to how you're hoping to feel later, try to enjoy your meditation sessions for what they are right now. Just little moments where you get to be calm and still, and take a break from the craziness of your regular life. All right, I'll see you in the next part of this module.